Okay, hey there, good morning. This is where we're moving on today. We're moving on to solving equations with multiplication and division. You certainly can use your calculator. We talked about the inverse properties of equality and so on yesterday. We'll continue with that. Yesterday's homework was actually right here. So what I'm going to do is just pull this up and and you can pause the video if you need to check your homework from last night. There was a digital activity due. And then down here, I'll pause there. I'm not going to be here long, but pause your video. You can kind of see my work there. I balance beamed and showed everything. So this was last night's homework. I'm going to go into today's lesson, and let's get rocking and rolling. Today, I love equations. Okay, equations and inequalities. Okay. Multiplication property of equality. When you multiply both sides by an equation by the same number, the two sides remain equal. Well, what two sides? We have to balance beam. So the inverse of division is multiplication. Okay, in class I'm going to have a big synopsis over this. But right now, just understand that we're going to do the opposite operation. We're going to multiply both sides by 3. X comes down, 9 times 3 is 27, and I circle it. Okay, I'm going to explain how that works today in class, not so much on the video, but 27 divided by 3 is 9. Balance beam. Multiplied by 11, K comes down. 5 times 11 is 55, and I check 55 divided by 11 is 5. Okay? Next two, balance beam. Multiplied by 6, M comes down. 7 times 6 is 42, and circle it. Last one on the multiplication property of equality. I'm going to multiply here both sides by 8. C comes down. 2 times 8 is 16, and there you have it. Okay? So more of the same, but we have to show our work. All right, let's slide down here to the division property. So that means we have multiplication equations, right? This side's equal to this side. So we're going to divide both sides by the number with the variable. Up here, we multiplied both sides by the number with the variable, okay? So when I divide, I draw a T-bar. That tells me I'm going to divide both sides by 6. I only draw that bar when I'm dividing because a fraction's a fancy way to write division. These cancel, y comes down. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Check it, and you see that you're good. Number 6, balance beam. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. This cancels, f comes down. 30 divided by 2 is 15, and we circle up. Okay, continue on. I'm going to divide both sides by 8, cancels, n comes down. 8 divided by 8 is 1, and I circle it. Balance beam, draw the bar. I'm going to divide both sides by 7. This cancels, p comes down. 63 divided by 7 is 9. The power of math facts is so vital, okay? It's so vital. And if we understand and know our facts, equations become so much easier, so they do. Balance beam, multiplied by 2 on both sides. X comes down. 7 times 2 is 14. So now we're into a mixed piece where we're going to be multiplying and dividing. You can pause the video and continue working. I'm going to continue doing this. I love equations because they are a work in progress, right? We're going to divide both sides by 8. It cancels, n comes down. 48 divided by 8 is 6, and I circle it. Okay? So, good little start for some more equations. Let's flip it, and here we go. Let's go ahead and divide both sides by 3. C comes down. 27 divided by 3 is 9. I would like for you to pause it and go down to number 18, please. You can check it when you come back. I'm going to work down this way. Times 5, times 5, V comes down, I get 15 and I circle it. Times 6, A comes down. I don't know what 14 times 6, so I'm just going to come off to the side and do my work. And I'm going to write my work right there. Can you use a calculator for, oops, sorry. Can you use a calculator for that? Sure. Going to divide both sides by 2. W comes down. Those cancel. 34 divided by 2 is 17, and circle it. Okay, let's work our way back up, and then I'll get down to the bottom piece in a minute. Times 4, R comes down. 11 times 4 is 44, and we circle it. Balance beam. We're going to divide, so I draw the bar. Divided by 5, P comes down. P equals 8. I balance beam and I tee it up. I'm going to divide both sides by 9. Y comes down. I've always isolated the variable. That is the vital thing. 36 divided by 9 is 4, and I circle it. Balance beam times 2, Z comes down. 12 times 2 is 24, and I circle it. So you can kind of take a peek here at what I've done. All right, and I've shown my work here. Okay. The last piece is just a real quick, easy piece, right? We're going to substitute. We're going to substitute 12 for P, and we're going to see if that solution works, right? That's all. So, is 7 times 12, does that equal 84? Well, yes. So the answer is yes. 7 times 2 and then 7 times 1, right? 23. Substitute K, substitute K with 78, Mike. 78 divided by 3. Is that 24? Ooh. Well, I might have to look and see. I might have to do a little work over here and see what we end up with. 2, 3 6s are 18. Does 26 equal 24? No. No. Next one, 16 times, I keep looking at the answer, I'm sorry. Is 16 times 5 80? Well, let's see. Let's come off to the side. 16 times 5 is the 80. 80 equals 80, so the answer is yes. 26. 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Does 5 equal 8? No. So you're getting the idea of this. They're giving us a value for the variable. We're plugging it in and seeing what's going on. Is 3 times 14, is that 42? Well, sure it is. That's something that we can kind of do mental. So the answer is yes. Last one is 22. Is 18 divided by 3? That is 6. 6 equals 6, so that is yes. Okay? And I always like to circle my answers. All right? Okay. So we're going to flip the page. And this next page is your homework. It is right here. So you're going to do more of the same with the substituting. You have 7 through 18. Okay? If things go well, okay, we may go to the next page. We'll see how that goes in class. But right now, if you do that, if you're at home, you'll be okay. All right? Have a good day.